USA and India, China and Russia, military power, technology, and capabilities 2025 facts. The USA, with its unmatched military budget, is the most powerful country in the world. But India, China, and Russia are also rising powers with impressive defense capabilities. In this episode, we'll compare all these for nations across multiple categories, including technology, defense spending, army strength, and more. Let's dive into the facts. How big are their defense budgets? The USA tops the chart with a whopping $778 billion in defense spending, underlining its commitment to maintaining global dominance. China comes next at $292 billion, followed by India at $76 billion and Russia at $66 billion. And although the numbers may seem daunting, it's essential to understand how these figures translate into real-world implications. While the USA spends over twice as much as China on its military, China's budget has been growing at an average annual rate of nearly 8% over the past decade. This rapid growth has enabled China to modernize its military at a remarkable pace, investing heavily in advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence, robotics, and precision-guided munitions. Meanwhile, India's defense budget has been steadily increasing as well, albeit at a slower pace than China. With a growing threat from Pakistan and an increasingly volatile border dispute with China, India's investments have focused on bolstering its ground forces and enhancing its indigenous production capabilities. Russia's defense budget, on the other hand, has been stagnant in recent years due to economic sanctions imposed by the West. Following the annexation of Crimea in 2014 and the war in Syria, despite these limitations, Russia continues to invest heavily in cutting-edge technologies such as hypersonic missiles and advanced air defense systems. What is the size of their armies? As of today, the United States has the largest active military personnel count globally with approximately 1.4 million service members. Of these, 19,500 are assigned to the U.S. Army, which remains one of the most technologically advanced and combat-ready ground forces worldwide. Additionally, the U.S. also boasts the largest reserve force globally with around 850,000 individuals. These figures highlight the U.S.'s significant investment in its military capabilities and its commitment to maintaining a strong national defense. On the other hand, China's People's Liberation Army has the world's second largest active military force, with over 900,000 personnel. However, despite its sheer size, the PLA remains largely under-equipped and under-trained compared to Western standards. India's armed forces are the second largest in the world, with a total strength of 1.5 million personnel, including 1.5 million in the Army alone. Moreover, the Indian Army has the second largest reserve force globally with more than 960,000 personnel. Russia's military, despite being significantly smaller than its rivals, still boasts a substantial force of over 1 million personnel, making it the third largest globally. It's worth noting that while Russia's regular force is relatively small, its reserve force is even larger at 2 million personnel. Now let's discuss their equipment. When it comes to main battle tanks, the United States leads the pack with 5,535, most of which are advanced M1 Abrams. China comes second with 2,813 tanks, primarily the domestically produced Type 15 light tank. India ranks third with 2,314 tanks, mostly consisting of the T-7 main battle tank. And Russia holds the fourth position with 1,486 tanks, including the cutting-edge T-1 for Armata. It should be noted that the US and China are the only countries on this list that manufacture their tanks domestically. Both India and Russia rely on foreign imports for their tank requirements. When it comes to air power, the United States is absolutely leading the pack with around 13,000 aircraft, including the super advanced F-35 and F-22 fighter jets. China comes in second with over 3,000 aircraft, while Russia and India trail behind with about 1,500 each. But here's the thing, the quality and capabilities of these planes can be all over the place. The U.S. boasts the largest fleet of stealth fighters in the world, with 600 F-35s and 1,100 F-22s. Meanwhile, China is quickly building up its stealth fleet, but their J-20 fighters are mostly just for training right now. India has 30 Rafale jets, which are some of the best out there, plus 27 MiG-35s that are also pretty impressive. Russia's Air Force is a mix of older and newer models, featuring planes like the Su-35 and the high-tech Su-57 stealth fighter. On top of that, the U.S. has the biggest bomber fleet globally, with 19 B-50 to Stratofortress bombers and 20 B to Spirit stealth bombers. China doesn't have any strategic bombers, while India has a small fleet of 10 Su-30 MKI bombers. Russia, though, has 16 strategic bombers, including the new PAK-DA, which can carry both conventional and nuclear payloads. Pretty wild, right? When it comes to drones, the United States is the undisputed leader with an estimated 100,000 in operation. China comes in second with an estimated 10,000 drones, while Russia and India have 5,000 and 2,000 respectively. Interestingly, India has the distinction of operating the largest fleet of UAVs, or unmanned aerial vehicles, in South Asia. All four countries have invested heavily in developing and deploying air defense systems to protect their airspace and critical infrastructure. The United States has the most extensive network of air defense systems, followed by Russia, China, and India. Notably, Russia operates the most advanced long-range air defense system globally with the S-400, which has a range of over 400 kilometers. China has recently developed its own hypersonic missile defense system, while India and the United States continue to rely primarily on imported systems. In terms of naval forces, the United States clearly leads the pack with 465 ships, including 11 aircraft carriers. China follows with 355 ships, including 3 aircraft carriers. India has 155 ships and Russia has 60. However, it's important to note that the quality and capability of these ships vary significantly. For example, the U.S. Navy operates 11 supercarrier strike groups, which are considered to be the most powerful naval force projection platforms in the world. China, on the other hand, has 3 carrier killer strike groups that are still under development. India's Navy operates a mix of modern and aging ships, including 2 aircraft carriers, while Russia's Navy is in the process of modernizing its aging fleet. All 4 countries have invested heavily in missile technology. The United States has the most sophisticated and capable missile arsenal globally, including the Tomahawk cruise missile and the Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missile. China has rapidly expanded its missile force in recent years, focusing on developing advanced long-range and anti-ship missiles. Russia has a smaller but highly capable missile force with an emphasis on nuclear-powered missiles and hypersonic weapons. India's missile program has focused on developing a wide range of missiles for various applications, including the BrahMos supersonic missile, which is co-developed with Russia and is one of the fastest missiles in the world. Another aspect to consider is the role of special units within each country's military. The United States Special Forces are widely regarded as the most capable in the world, having played a pivotal role in counter-terrorism efforts, including the raid that killed Osama bin Laden. China's special forces are primarily focused on domestic security and stability operations, while Russia's special forces have a long history of involvement in counter-terrorism and special reconnaissance missions. India's national security guards are responsible for the security of key individuals and locations within the country and have gained international recognition for their professionalism and expertise in terms of cyber and space capabilities. The United States is widely regarded as the most advanced globally, with significant investments in both offensive and defensive cyber capabilities. China has rapidly expanded its cyber force in recent years, focusing on developing advanced hacking and information gathering capabilities. Russia has a smaller but highly capable cyber force, with a focus on developing advanced persistent threats and disinformation campaigns. India's cyber and space capabilities are still relatively nascent, but the country has made significant investments in recent years to bolster its capabilities. It's also worth considering the alliances and global reach of each country's military. The United States has a vast network of alliances and partnerships globally, including NATO and the Five Eyes Intelligence Sharing Network. These alliances provide the U.S. with a significant advantage in terms of intelligence gathering and military support. China, on the other hand, is pursuing a more independent path, although it has forged closer ties with countries such as Pakistan, North Korea, and Iran. Russia maintains close ties with countries such as Belarus, Kazakhstan, and Armenia, as well as its membership in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. India is a member of several multilateral organizations, including the SCO and the G20, and has been actively participating in international peacekeeping missions. Finally, it's essential to examine the real-world operations of each country's military. The United States has a long history of involvement in global conflicts, including the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. China, on the other hand, has not been involved in any major overseas conflicts in recent years, although it has conducted numerous military exercises in the South China Sea. Russia's military has been engaged in several conflicts in recent years, including the war in Syria and the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. India's military has been involved in several peacekeeping missions, including in Congo, Liberia, and South Sudan. Additionally, India has also played a significant role in disaster relief operations, such as the recent earthquake in Turkey. In conclusion, the United States remains the most powerful military in the world, boasting cutting-edge technology, a massive defense budget, and a global network of alliances and partnerships. However, China, India, and Russia have all made significant strides in recent years and pose growing challenges to you. As dominance, China's rapid modernization efforts, India's vast and diverse capabilities, and Russia's focus on advanced technology all present unique challenges to the United States. As geopolitical tensions continue to rise, it will be crucial for all countries to continue investing in their military capabilities to ensure their security and protect their national interests. That's all for this episode, folks. We hope you enjoyed learning about the military power, technology, and capabilities of USA, India, China, and Russia. Which country do you think has the most impressive military? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more exciting content like this. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one.